Hi, everyone. Welcome to the second episode of my podcast, Marketing Me, a series created to help you build your personal brand for every scenario. I'm your host, Annette Yang, co-director of content for Marketing Society. Now, branching off of last episode's message about personal branding in the professional field, today we will take a deeper look at personal branding on what is really the biggest influence on marketing and branding today, social media. So, to remind you of what I spoke on in the previous episode, personal branding is, in essence, how the public perceives you. And here I want to help you use that to your advantage by building out your personal brand and influencing the way you are perceived in a positive way. There are tons of social media platforms out there created for a variety of functions. So today I wanted to focus on Instagram, particularly because of its popularity amongst college students like you all, and because of the way the app is designed. Instagram is really the perfect app that runs on perception, whether that be a good or bad thing. It allows people to create an image or persona of themselves based on the way they portray themselves. These days, people often get some kind of impression of people via Instagram prior to even meeting the person in real life or getting to know them. Without even meeting said person, they have a certain perception about them, assumptions about their personality, hobbies, lifestyle. So how does this all relate to personal branding? Instagram has become an essential tool to personal branding, as it is often a first impression that people have of you. It is also a creative space where one can curate their feed and content to represent a certain message or persona. In this way, Instagram has grown to become a marketplace for people to connect on all different scales, a place to connect with those of shared interests, somewhere to meet friends or even a future business partner. Nowadays, people tend to ask for an Instagram handle even before they ask for a phone number or email address. Given the potentially life-changing nature of the lengths Instagram branding can take you, I believe it's important for everyone to understand the basics of social media personal branding. Whether you're a student looking to expand your network or a small business trying to make your break into a market, you can utilize social media in a way that positively impacts your brand in a way that can bring about amazing opportunities. The first thing I would emphasize in creating your personal brand on Instagram is identifying your purpose. This encompasses your interests, communities you belong to, what causes you're passionate about. What do you want to use your account for? Is it to make friends? Is it to share your opinions about your favorite TV show? Is it just an easy way to get access to what's going on in the world and in pop culture? Whatever it may be, identifying the why of your personal brand on an app such as Instagram is the easy first step in social media branding. This will really create the platform for however you decide to branch out and strengthen your brand. After you define your purpose, then we can move on to our target audience. Your audience is who will be viewing your content and essentially who you are creating content for. It's important to identify your audience because this way you'll be able to better tailor your content to fit your audience and create a more specific and niche personal brand. There are many ways you can identify your target audience. Instagram even offers analytics on your account's audience demographics, such as age, gender, as well as geographical location. Just these three descriptors are still pretty broad, but are a good starting point in capturing your target audience. Digging deeper into those groups could include psychographic factors such as interests, values, hobbies, or behavioral factors such as shopping habits. Looking into these factors can be helpful in any scale because building a meaningful, engaged, strong network will probably be a lot more beneficial than a loose, unengaged network. For example, as a small business owner, understanding the target audience would be key to know what their potential customers want, how they behave, and what needs they have. As an NYU student pursuing a creative career, you could create a strong network of fellow college students at NYU and young New York City-based creatives. Once we get the purpose and audience down, we're prepared to take on content. Content can be tricky because it can take a lot of trial and error to make it work for your personal brand. However, one rule to live by is consistency. In order to create a distinct personal brand online, your content must be consistent in voice, visuals, tone, in order to maintain an engaged target audience and strong brand identity. If you're known to create ASMR content and randomly decide to post a loud heavy metal cover, your audience will be left baffled and will probably unfollow you. Creating consistency in your content while staying true to your brand purpose will help build an engaged target audience that understands what your personal brand is and what your content serves. A helpful method to use when creating your content on social media is the 3x3 method. First, you take three of your values which would spring from your purpose. For example, sustainability, making meaningful connections, spreading positivity. Then you take three of the types of content you want to create, such as Instagram Reel, Instagram Story, and Instagram post of a singular photo. All the different types of content serve different purposes, which shift depending on your personal brand and target audience. So, based on your personal brand purpose and audience, you take the three purposes, the three content, and merge them. Mixing up the three purposes and three content is an easy way to think about different content you can create while helping build consistency on your page. Building your personal brand on social media might not be your thing, but if you give it a shot, you might have a lot of fun with it and meet a lot of cool people. Personal branding on Instagram could even allow you to discover more about yourself and where you want to make an impact through your platform. All in all, building your personal brand on social media comes with a lot of uncertainties, so I would recommend to always prioritize what's good for you. Don't overshare on social media, and don't get too wrapped up in things like likes, shares, because building your personal brand on Instagram is not just about perceived success, but more so to better understand your own story and be able to effectively share it with others. I hope to see you on my next episode where I'll be discussing personal branding in other areas of life. And that was episode 2 of Marketing Me. Once again, I'm your host, Annette Yang, and I'll talk to y'all very soon.